COVID-19 cases among children are on the rise here in Erie County. Good evening, everyone. Even with the country marking a vaccination milestone, the numbers here at home leave many concerned about transmission of the virus among younger adults. New numbers from the Erie County Department of Health show that the highest positivity rates last week were in children, not adults. The infection rate topped 12% in kids ages 11 to 13. It was even higher for teenagers in the 14 to 17 age bracket. Overall, the Western New York region continues to have the highest positivity rates in the state at 4.3%, while New York as a whole drops to its lowest one-day positivity rate since November. Despite the high infection rate, many school districts, including the ones on your screen, have targeted this Monday as a return date for 5-day-a-week in-person learning. Not that all students will be back in class. More students will also be returning to class within the Buffalo School District, but it is those high transmission rates that are driving the decision of who can return and when. 7 Eyewitness News senior reporter Eileen Buckley has more.
On Monday, these elementary school students will finally be allowed to return to full 5-day-a-week learning in Niagara Falls.
It's really about time that our students started to get back to some sort of normalcy and back to school.
But Niagara Falls City School Superintendent Mark Laurie says unfortunately middle schoolers and high school seniors won't be back full-time in the classroom because of higher transmission rates of COVID in Niagara County.
So while I would very much love to have our high school and middle school students back by the state rules, we're not even close to being able to do that.
Under state guidelines, the county must have less than 100 positive cases per 1,000 people for middle and high schoolers to be back in the classroom full-time at 3 feet apart. Right now, the county says there are 321 cases, 3 times the limit, preventing Laurie from bringing that batch of students back. Transmission rates are also high in Erie County as the Buffalo Public School District prepares for Phase 3. On Monday, city high schoolers will be brought back on a hybrid learning model. But the city of Buffalo now has the highest transmission rates in the county, especially in the East Buffalo 14204 zip code, with 851 cases, posing a risk to the school community.
We have not found any evidence of in-school transmission of any of our schools, despite the fact that our cases are 6 to 8 times higher than the red zone transmission, the red zone threshold.
The school district's medical director says the goal is to prevent transmission in schools. City School Superintendent Dr. Kreiner Cash says he would like the district to conduct more COVID testing.
Can we do that? Do we have the tests available to do that?
They're available. They are there for use if we see any hint that there might be a concern in the school.
School leaders say the state metrics on transmission rates continue to make it very difficult for reopening to more students.
The most trying thing would be to get under that threshold and then get over the threshold and under it again and have kids flip-flopping back and forth. That's not something we want to do.
Eileen Buckley, 7 Eyewitness News.